You're watching a special breakfast program paying homage to our good friend Augustine Lungu for all his contribution to the nation. Before we took a short break, we had a slight technical fault which has been fixed by our hard-working, able engineers and our producer and director up there. We're speaking to Charity, who is the sister to Augustine. I was saying, how has life been after Augustine, in brief?
It's very hard, losing a key person. He was the firstborn. So now everything now is on me. I have to take care of mom, all family issues. So it has really been tough. I have to make sure that the kids are okay, Kamwengo is okay,
Kamwengo is the one?
My sister-in-law sometimes, it's very hard. It's very hard.
You saw me when I came to visit mom, and the first thing you broke down.
It was hard.
It may sound a stupid question, but there's no silly question in broadcasting. Why did you break down?
My mother's house has been open to Augie's friends. It is like another Lusaka playhouse, the way it was. I don't think there's an artist who has never been there. He would bring all his friends there. And I remember every time Augie came home, you'd come with him. And you'd shout, Amama, Amama, Some would go in the kitchen, they were very free. And that day I expected you to be with him, and you were all alone, coming out of the vehicle, and Augie wasn't there. So those memories came. And for me, I take, it was on the 11th, on Tuesday, this same week, when you came. For us now, we have 2 days, the 19th of March and the 11th of January. They're like 1 day for us. Mom was starting off going to the farm. She was almost getting on the bus, going to the farm. Immediately I saw you when you entered the house. I called her, where are you? She said, I'm getting on the bus. I said, can you come back? Get on a taxi and come back home. So she had to come back from Lumumba station, coming back home just to meet you. And from that time, the mood was just low until she left yesterday to go to the farm.
Charity, be strong for the boys and for Kamwengo and for Mom. And you still have our brother, us as your brothers, the Henry BJs, the Sinkalas. No, Sinkala is not your brother. It's just something else.
Yeah, there's
Walter Mwambazi and the Sakala brothers. In brief, before we let go of you, what's your last word?
There's one thing I want to say is I used to call Augie Baba Shuko. So some of you, when I meet you, I'll be calling you Baba because I see Augie in you. Yes. There are some people, even when I'm in town, when I see them like Levi, Sakala and Moses Sakala, I would see them, I would run away because, I feel, yes.
You want to see Augustine there.
Yeah, and we asked, because the artist wanted to do a lot for him on his funeral, even after the funeral, they had a lot of plans. Please, those plans are welcome. But what we had asked for is, please give us time to mourn. It's not good whereby people are busy coming up with programs and immediately you see them, you are weeping. Every time you are weeping. I know we won't stop mourning, but at least we needed a bit of time, especially for Mom. Being the first child, he was like, I don't know how I can describe it. But Wachera, thank you so much for inviting me. It was very hard. I refused, but I said, no, I have to go.
You did it for Augustine. Charity Lungu, the sister to Augustine Lungu, beautiful sister there. And are you married now?
No.
Okay, on this special breakfast program, we also have a good friend of Augustine Lungu, Henry B.J. Piri. Henry, in brief, we know you're rushing for work. How do you remember Augustine?
Thanks, Jela, man. Happy New Year. I remember Augustine in several ways. I made a living out of being an MC, which is one thing that Augustine directly impacted in me in the arts fraternity.